Hi, this is Tatiana Moroz, and you're listening to Journalistic Revolution.
The journalistic revolution could be said to have began in 1690 when Benjamin Harris published the first edition of Public Occurrences, both foreign and domestic, in Boston. Harris intended to publish a regular weekly newspaper along the lines of those that existed in London, but he did not get prior approval, and his paper was suppressed after the single edition.
Journalism in the colonies began as a humble affair, fought for freedom of the press, and became a political force in calling for independence in 1776.
Journalism in America was established as the voice of the revolution. They questioned and challenged the comfort level of every person within the borders of the free states. The purpose of journalism?
It is a newspaper's duty to print the news and raise hell. William Story, 1861.
The journalistic revolution began, for us, on Sunday, August 26, 2012 in Tampa, Florida, when we were standing with the likes of Adam Kokesh, Deborah Robinette, Susan Wolf, and many more dedicated liberty lovers.
We noticed that even though there was this huge and entirely grassroots event, there was little and highly biased news reporting on it. We noticed that even the Paul campaign, not Ron himself, had shown us little regard and even openly mocked us.
We noticed that the news doesn't report the news anymore, and it very rarely raises hell. It regurgitates the same thing on every channel, every day, in every newspaper. It has become controlled by a few to maintain the status quo and to give the illusion of information being presented as popular opinion. People are waking up to this fact, as stated by Gallup.
The record distrust in the media, based on a survey conducted September 6th to the 9th, 2012, also means that negativity toward the media is at an all-time high for a presidential election. This reflects the continuation of a pattern in which negativity increases every election year compared with the year prior. The current gap between negative and positive views, 20 percentage points, is by far the highest Gallup has recorded since it began regularly asking the question in the 1990s. Trust in the media was much higher and more positive than negative in the years prior to 2004, as high as 72% when Gallup asked the question 3 times in the 1970s.
We decided that if a free market would fix the economy, then it can fix the serious problem with American journalism. We want to saturate the market with alternative news. We want to see everyone involved in the presentation of honest and factual news reporting.
We do not judge news organizations or reporters on their opinions or bias. We judge them solely on their fact-checking. Anyone can join us, make a video, write an article, or tell us where we should be digging, and we will fact-check it and publish it.
None of us is free until all of us are free. Martin Luther King, Jr.